Good morning, students. In last session, we have started with the redemption of preference shares. That was the last session in which we have seen that redemption of preference shares, we have to do it by two ways. Option number one is that you will issue equity shares or preference shares having dividend different rate, or it might be, yes, second option is that creating of your capital redemption reserve. Before starting today's session, yes, first we will revise our basic rules of accounts. That is a basic traditional approach. A traditional approach talks about debit the receiver, credit the giver for the personal account. But before that, debit the debtor, credit the creditor. Debtor is when you are going to sell goods, and creditor when you open, better when you are going to purchase or expenditure. Debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver. Remember, real account debit what comes in, credit what goes out, and nominal account talks about debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Personal and real account are carried to balance sheet, and nominal accounts are transferred to P&L. In modern approach, asset debit balance, liability credit balance, expenses debit, income credit, and capital account credit balance. This is how we have completed our basic rules of accounting. Direct entry students, please regularly revise these entries. I have covered your 15 entries till now. So today I'm going to cover last 5 entries. So friends, we have started first chapter with the bonus shares. So quickly revise the bonus shares. Bonus shares is you have two options. Option number one, fully paid up bonus shares, and partly paid up bonus shares. So in case of fully paid up bonus shares, your entries will be capital redemption reserve account debit, security premium account debit, general reserve account debit, P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholders, and bonus to equity shareholder account debit to equity share capital. In case of partly paid up shares, you have to just first do the final call. So equity share final call account debit to equity share capital, and general reserve account debit, and security account debit is only debited to bonus to equity shareholders, and then final call account will get cancelled. So final call account credit balance, and bonus to equity shareholder has a debit balance. So bonus to equity shareholders account debit to final call. This is the last entry. Balance sheet pro forma, very important. So balance sheet pro forma, equity and liability, shareholder fund, share capital, reserves and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowing, deferred tax liability, other long-term liability, long-term provisions. Current liability beta, short-term borrowing, trade payable, other current liability, short-term provisions. And in case of assets, non-current assets, property, plant and equipment, intangible assets, capital WIP, intangible assets under development. Non-current investment, deferred tax asset, long-term loans advances, other non-current assets, current assets, CIT, CSO, current investment, inventory, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, short-term loans advances, other current assets. So this is how we have to prepare your balance sheet. And now today we are going to start with our chapter. We will recall first redemption of preference shares. So friends, redemption of preference shares, remember, in case of redemption of preference shares, the first entry will be, yes, there are two ways. One is issue of equity shares, that is a bank account debit to equity share capital, or it might be at premium. So bank account debit to equity share capital to security premium. In case of second option is that CRR, general reserve or P&L account debit to CRR. Your entries will be preferential capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preferential holders, and then preferential holders account debit to bank account, and P&L will get cancelled with your premium on redemption. So P&L account debit to premium on redemption. Okay. So till now any difficulty beta? So good morning to all of you. चलो जल्दी से. यस बेटा, डेली बेसिस पे आपको सुबह मॉर्निंग में उठ के फटाफट लेक्चर अटेंड करना है. सो बरकतुल्ला जी, गुड मॉर्निंग. रिमेनिंग स्टूडेंट्स, चलो से गुड मॉर्निंग बेटा. दीक्षा, गुड मॉर्निंग बेटा. रेवती, जयश्री जी, ईशान जी, संस्कारण जी, विष्णु, दर्शन, भूमिका, गुड मॉर्निंग बेटा. Sir, you said the capital structure has to be maintained at the same level as it was before redemption, but if equity shares are issued at premium, it will increase the capital structure. Beta, increase is possible, decrease नहीं होना चाहिए. Increase is allowed, but decrease नहीं होना चाहिए. इतना याद रखिए. Good question and good thinking, beta. Yes. Sir, please do illustration number 7 and explain the concept of illustration number 5. भूमिका का बोलना है. पुनीत यादव, good morning. जसलीन जी, good morning. Yes, very good. Nitin Shukla, Ravi Kumar, Palak, Anjali, Pawan, Tushar. Yes, beta. Good morning to all of you. चलिए. So today we are going to start. Yes, in last session, tell me number of illustrations that we have finished with. मुझे याद नहीं है exactly कौन से आपने complete किए थे. We have completed, I think, first illustration. आप लोग तब से बोल दो तो I will start with other illustrations. So illustration number 1. हाँ, और right shares का हमारा रहेगा बेटा, value of right is equal to theoretical x right जो थी कम right value minus x right value. So value of right is also very easy. हाँ जी, so वो रिवाइज करना रह गया था. Yes, last illustration में, last lecture में हमने क्या क्या complete किया था? Yes, tell me number of illustrations that we already completed. Two we have completed. And no beta Alvin, Tata Steel share की price is a market value. Beta market value is different from your face value. Beta face value is different and initial offer price is different. So beta IPO and today's market value you cannot compare. That is in the secondary market. For example, if Tata Steel market price is 108, so 108 यदि market price होगी तो 1 rupee and 107 is not like that, because company is not getting benefit if you are trading in the share. So today's value is not related to company's books of accounts price. So company के books में that is called as primary market. Alvin, you got the concept. So primary market में जो होगा, so many students, yes, I will tell you, there are many students who are asking me about, second question, sir, what is about capital reserve? Sir, first thing, capital reserve, if it is collected in cash, okay, so first you have to think the nature of capital reserve. But if capital reserve is out of regular activity, for example, suppose capital reserve, suppose if I'm selling the asset, and I should transfer the profit to P&L. So where to transfer it? To P&L, and P&L is available for dividend. So if capital reserve consists of such profit, then beta you can declare bonus shares out of this capital reserve. Okay, but capital reserve is not created for out of beta such type of activities. For example, if capital reserve is created, it's like accounting standard 12 talks about government grant. And government grant, if there is a promoter's contribution, then if you created the capital reserve, so it is not allowed to pay dividend, bonus shares and dividend out of this capital reserve. So remember, so capital reserve का आपको nature देखना पड़ेगा. यदि capital reserve किससे बना हुआ है, that you have to find it out. If capital reserve जिससे बना होगा वो bonus के लिए available है, dividend के लिए available है, तो yes, definitely वो capital reserve भी asset bonus shares देने के लिए available है. So first you have to think for why this capital reserve, because capital reserve you create it, so you create it for long term purpose. For example, suppose if I want to do some infrastructure or if I want to expand my business, in that case also I will reserve. So for long term purpose I will create a capital reserve. So in that case you are not going to distribute bonus shares out of this capital reserve. So see the grass root of this level जैसे होता है वैसे, तो root of this level capital reserve, reason why this reserve is created, and accordingly you will pay bonus shares. Okay, so बेटा आपको capital reserve के बारे में बहुत बच्चे मुझे ये पूछ रहे थे कि सर capital reserve का क्या होगा करके, whether it is allowed. So no बेटा, it is not allowed. But suppose if it is created instead of profit and loss account, like selling of asset is not your regular activity, so as per accounting standard 5 it should be transferred to P&L, but your company has transferred it to capital reserve anyhow. Okay, ठीक है, कंपनी ने वो कैपिटल रिजर्व में ट्रांसफर किया होगा तो वो आप लोग बोनस शेयर्स के लिए यूज कर सकते हो. पर बेटा कैपिटल रिजर्व अदर पर्पस के लिए किया रहेगा, लाइक अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड 12 होगा या लॉन्ग टर्म प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए आपने कैपिटल रिजर्व क्रिएट किया होगा, सो दैट प्रोजेक्ट इज नॉट अवेलेबल फॉर योर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ डिविडेंड और bonus shares. इतना याद रखिए. So now you are clear with this capital reserve concept. Yes, any other question? Any other question that you are having in your mind beta? Yes, now you are clear with this concept beta. कुछ भी नहीं है. So preference share capital में हमने क्या देखा था कि preference share capital on the liability side, suppose this is a balance sheet, suppose this is not the correct way of presentation, this is only for the understanding purpose. Okay, this is only for the understanding purpose. Here it is your liability plus capital, and here your asset side. So your preferential capital is reduced by face value. What is the logic? Preferential capital आपका face value से reduce होगा. Daily बेटा जो भी मैं गुरु मंत्र आपको देता हूँ, so गुरु मंत्र जितने भी रहते हैं वो आप लोग regularly revise कीजिए. Okay, then सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम आपका जो होता है वो रिड्यूस नहीं करना है. एज पर अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड 26 प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट को आप रिड्यूस करोगे, बिकॉज S26 एंड सेक्शन 52 डज नॉट अलाउ टू यूज द प्रॉफिट एंड सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम फॉर द रिडम्पशन पर्पस, एंड as per accounting standard, and this bank account will be reduced by issue price. Okay. Okay, so here balance sheet, I think you are now clear with the concept. ठीक है, any difficulty बेटा? Any difficulty in understanding? चलो जल्दी से बताओ मुझे। जल्दी से बताओ, एनी डिफिकल्टी फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग? नो डिफिकल्टी नाउ? यस। रिविजन्स करते रहो अच्छे से। नाउ लेट्स सी इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 3। बेटा बिफोर स्टार्टिंग एनी illustration, first I will tell you. Now in this batch, first I will tell you the index of this illustration, why this illustration is important, and accordingly you have to focus on that illustration, that point only. चलिए, तो ये illustration में क्या नया था? This is A category question. Oh, sorry. Similar to illustration number 1, so this is a Z category question. It's not very easy. It's not very difficult. Sorry, it's option number 1. हम लोग इसको ऑप्शन नंबर 1 से ही सॉल्व करने वाले हैं. So ध्यान देना. G India had 9,000. What is 9,000 बेटा? It is numbers. 10% preference dividend rate. Preference share 10 each is called as face value, fully paid up. These shares, the company decided to redeem these preference shares at par by issue of sufficient number of equity shares of rupees 9 each. Now see sir, this face value is 9 is really not allowed. But ठीक है, अभी इंस्टीट्यूट के मटेरियल में पहले ये क्वेश्चन एज अ डिस्काउंट था, बट नाउ रिमेंबर एज पर न्यू कंपनी एक्ट 2013, कंपनी कैन नॉट इशू equity shares. Company cannot issue equity shares. Remember this. So 9,000 into 10, 90,000 is a face value. Okay, so 90,000 is a face value. Remember, and RV is also same. Face value is equal to redeemable value. At par, you want to issue equity shares. So for capital structure, you have to maintain 90,000 rupees only, and one share is of rupees 10. So how many shares? 9,000 shares. CRR is 0. CRR is 0. So bank account debit. So entries are very easy, sir. First entry, bank balance will get increase. Equity share capital beta will get increase because you issued equity shares. Now your capital structure is maintained. And second entry will be 10% redeemable preferential capital account debit to preference shareholders. So capital is going to reduce. So capital becomes 0, and preference shareholders is a temporary account, as you are aware. So the preference shareholders, they are our creditors. Creditors becomes receiver. So last entry will be preference shareholder account debit to bank. Any difficulty in understanding these entries? बेटा वापस एक बार हम लोग एंट्रीज याद करेंगे. चलो 3 बार बात करेंगे. जोर जोर से बोलना है आप सबको. So everyone speak loudly बेटा. All these entries. First entry, sir, first entry equity share capital issued किया. Direct entry students, yes बेटा, speak loudly. Bank account debit. Bank account debit to equity share capital. So bank account debit to equity share capital. Second entry will be 10% redeemable preference share capital account debit. Capital is going to cancel, so capital को debit देना है. To preference shareholders is a creditor. Creditors को credit करेंगे. Preference shareholder account debit to bank is the third entry. So preference shareholder account debit to bank account. Okay. Sir, if shares are okay. Yes, Darshan ji is saying, sir, thank you for Guru Mantra. Yes. चलो डेली रिवीजन उसी से होगा बेटा, सो डोंट वरी. बेटा भूमिका, नाउ सेकंड क्वेश्चन, सर, to maintain capital structure, can we issue preference shares? बेटा preference shares you can issue, but not having the same dividend rate. Okay, so preference shares you can issue, but you should not issue at the same dividend rate. The security might have some different dividend rate or might be have some different features of voting rights. Okay, so in that case you can issue that preference shares. So equity shares or preference shares, but beta according to questions, okay, you will never have the question whether company can issue the preference shares. Okay, so company के हिसाब से different आप लोग कर सकते हो. Yes, sir. During redemption, sir, share value is rupees 9, sir. हाँ, sir. Here share value is rupees, face value is rupees 9. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry. 9 rupees. Yes. And it's my bad beta. Yes, sorry. 90,000 divided by 9. It's my mistake. 10,000 shares. Yes, you all are correct. You all are correct, sir. Yes. 10,000. ठीक है. भूमिका ने बोल दिया थैंक यू. और किसी के कुछ क्वेश्चंस होंगे? विघ्नेश सर, इज देयर एनी ऑर्डर फॉर पासिंग दिस एंट्रीज? नो बेटा, बट नॉर्मली सी when you can give the payment if you collected the amount. Okay, so first collection ki entry and then payment ki entry. Okay, so sequence is like, so first equity shares will be issued and then preference shareholders are redeemed. Okay, चलो एक बार आप लोग सभी comment section में entries लिखो. Write down in comment section every one of you what is the entry. Yes, फटाफट लिखो and you can type बेटा simply ESC type करो. Don't type full. Preference shareholder PSH. Preferential capital you can write it as PSC. Okay, so don't type full forms beta, just type short forms. चलो जल्दी से आ जाओ. फटाफट कीजिए. मैं आपको इतना गारंटी से बता सकता हूं कि जो हम लोग आपको जल्दी एंट्रीज बता रहे, तो इफ यू आंसर ऑल these entries it will be very easy for you. Sorry. Yes, calculate the number of shares to be issued and take next digit if the answer is in decimal. So this is a new point. So what is the new point in this question, beta? आपको calculation of number of shares. This is the new point. Yes, number of shares we are going to calculate. How to calculate, beta? It's very simple. Number of shares is equal to whatever your face value divided by your face value means total face value divided by face value per share. It's very simple. How to calculate the number of shares? Total face value divided by total number of shares. So sir, how we are going to calculate this? Calculate the number of shares to be issued. Okay. So calculate number of shares to be issued in this question. So chalo. The board of directors of company decided to issue minimum number of equity shares. Minimum number of equity shares of rupees 9 each. So 9 each is the face value. To redeem rupees 5 lakhs preference shares. The minimum number of equity shares. So this is a combination problem. Okay, this is CRR first we are going to create. So the maximum amount of divisible profit available for redemption of dividend is rupees 3 lakhs. So kitna available hai beta? Maximum available is rupees 3 lakhs. Calculate the number of shares to be issued by the company to ensure that the provisions of section 55 are not violated. Okay, and also decide the number of shares if the company decided to issue the multiple in of 50 shares. रुपीज 50 तो यस रुपीज 50 के मल्टीपल्स में चाहिए तो ओके सो दिस इज अ न्यू क्वेश्चन सो यस व्हाट इज द डायग्राम बेटा चलो डायग्राम बताओ व्हाट इज द फेस वैल्यू रिडीमेबल वैल्यू एंड फेस वैल्यू आर सेम सो फेस वैल्यू इज रुपीज 3 lakhs सॉरी फेस वैल्यू इज रुपीज 5 lakhs फेस वैल्यू इज रुपीज 5 lakhs देन व्हाट अबाउट बेटा सीआरआर CRR कितना क्रिएट करना है CRR you have to create maximum 3 lakhs so this is your number 1 first you will create CRR so what is the balancing figure is equity share capital it's a balancing figure what is the amount 2 lakhs rupees and how many shares divided by 9 so 2 lakhs divided by 9 beta so here 22,222 shares of rupees 9 each. $22,999, 22,222 shares. Okay, and in multiple of 50, you can issue next digit number. So 22,222 multiple of 50. So last one is a 50. Okay, in multiple of 100 hota तो 300. In multiple of 100 होता तो next digit will be 22,222 का next 50 से जाएगा वो कौन सा होगा 22,250. Okay, so next digit will be 22,250 and if it is in multiple of 100 so 22,300. Easy है चलो it's simple. So this question is also carrying beta which category? C category. I think 5 number is already completed. No. 5 number is completed or not completed? 5 number is completed or not completed? Yes, 5 नंबर कंप्लीट हुआ है कि नहीं कंप्लीट हुआ है जल्दी से बताओ स्टूडेंट्स ओनली वन रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज अटेंड लाइव सेशन बाद में बहुत बोर होता है बेटा बहुत बोर होता है बाद में क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन आंसर्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है यस नॉट कंप्लीटेड ठीक है चलो सो इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 5 पे आ जाते हैं दिस इज द बैलेंस शीट क्वेश्चन फटाफट ध्यान दीजिए इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 5 X Limited gives you the following information on the 31st March 2003. So, yes, balance sheet is given. I think we have divided it. Share capital, already we have divided 2,25,000 and 65,000 preference share capital. Reserves and surplus consist of only P&L. Trade payable is there, property, plant and equipment, non-current investment, current assets. The share capital of the company consists of 50 each. So, beta, we are going to use the टिक-टिकी-जी technique for this question. So, हम लोग इसको question को टिक-टिकी-जी technique से solve करेंगे. So टिक-टिकी-जी हाँ. So the share capital consists of 50 each of rupees 2,25,000 and 100 each of preference shares of 65,000. Okay, reserves and surplus consist of P&L. In order to facilitate the redemption of preference shares, so preference shares की amount कितनी है 65,000. So 65,000 is a face value and premium is 10%, that is 6,500 we have already written, and redeemable value is 71,500. We sold investment of rupees at rupees 15,000. So investment की वैल्यू कितनी है 18,500. सी इन्वेस्टमेंट में बैंक इंक्रीज होगा 15,000 and investment is always beta goes out by book value. Now what is beta direct entry student? Book value. Book value मतलब balance sheet value. Book value means balance sheet value. So you reduce your investment by 18,500. So you sold it at 15,000. तो आपको कितना पैसा मिला 15,000 मिला और आपकी इन्वेस्टमेंट कितने की थी 18,500. So it's your loss. What is the loss? Loss is rupees 3,500 and debit all expenses and losses. So beta loss को debit balance होगा. To finance the part of redemption, the company needs a subject to leaving a bank balance. So beta bank balance कितना रखना है? Bank balance you will record it at 12,000. So your bank balance in the balance sheet 12,000. So this is the IMP adjustment in this question. And to issue minimum equity shares of 50 each to raise the capital balance of the funds. Okay, sir. So required minimum equity shares of rupees 50 each. Chalo. So how to solve this question? सबसे पहले. So write down beta journal entries. Journal entries. So time लगा के solve करेंगे. Serial number, particulars, LF, debit rupees, credit rupees. Okay. Draw the format of one page. One page का format draw कीजिए. चलो, serial number 1. First entry will be beta. Yes. What is the first entry? Bank account debit. Bank account debit. Loss on sale. That is P&L को debit to investment. Being investment sold. Simple and sweet narration. Being investment sold. $3,500 is a loss. Okay. Second one. Beta, after one page, draw the bank account pro forma. We need bank account. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. After one page, draw this bank account pro forma. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. चलो लिखो. Two balance brought down. What is the balance as per balance sheet? What is the balance, beta? 31,000. To investment. To investment 18,500. Correct है? 18,500. Now, what is your bank balance? You want 12,000. So first entry over. Second entry will be buy balance carried down 12,000. And beta, by preference shareholders, on the second line, don't write in front of two balance brought down. How much amount you are going to repay, beta? Yes, it is 65,000 plus 10%, 71,500, and remaining balance is beta to equity share capital. It's very simple. Sir, remaining balance is equity share capital. It's a balancing figure. So what is the balancing figure, beta? 71.5 plus 12. You are getting 83,500. 83,500 over here. Minus 31 minus 18.5. So you are getting the answer 34,000. कितना आंसर मिलेगा आपको? 34,000. So these are new equity shares issued. 34,000. Sorry, here I made a mistake. To investment is 15,000. बैंक में 15,000 आएगा. Sorry, here mistake. Not book selling price आएगा इधर. गलती से हुआ. So 83,500 minus 31,000 minus 15,000. 37,500. Yes. Now it's correct. 37,500. So bank account to investment beta selling price ना beta. Selling price we are going to collect. So बैंक में 15,000 आएगा. बैंक में 15,000 आएगा. Okay. बैंक में 15,000. Yes. All of you are correct. So बैंक में 15,000 आया. Second one beta. Second one. Now what is the entry? Yes. Bank account debit. You can directly pass entry to equity share capital. Now ICI pass beta two entries. Bank to equity share application and equity share application to equity share capital. It's okay. If you have passed directly the entry, being equity shares issued for redemption purpose. What is the amount? 37,500. 37,500. Third entry A. Now we are going to redeem our preference shares. Okay, so what is the value of preference shares, beta? Value of preference shares is percentage are not given, na? So redeemable preference share capital account debit. Redeemable preference share capital account debit. Redeemable preference share capital account debit. Premium on redemption account debit, that is the excess amount. So beta, you are already aware about all these entries. To preference shareholders. 65,000, 6,500, 71,500. What is the entry? Being preference shares due for redemption purpose. Next one. B. Preference shareholders to bank. 71,500. Being preference shareholders paid. C, profit and loss account debit to premium on redemption. Sir, premium on redemption we cancelled. Please revise all these entries from our Guru Mantra series. तो गुरु मंत्र सीरीज के लिए आपको मेरे चैनल पे आके एक बार देख लेना है. डेली आई एम बेटा गिविंग दिस गुरु मंत्र सीरीज फॉर योर बेनिफिट. ओके, सो P&L टू प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन. ओके, सो एंट्रीज रात को सोने के पहले याद कर लेनी है. बीइंग premium on redemption cancelled or transfer. Premium on redemption transferred to P&L. And last entry beta CRR. Now see the entry working note 2. So this is working note 1. Bank balance. And working note 2. CRR. So what is the face value of preference share capital? 65,000. 65,000. Equity share capital out of this issued 37,500. And CRR 65,000. Yes, 27,500. So CRR will be beta 27,500. It's very simple. So CRR is P&L account debit to capital redemption reserve being CRR created 27,500. Now beta update your balance sheet. Update your balance sheet. So Tiki ji, please stop. Update your balance sheet. Now bank. Okay, so bank account. Already we have written closing balance. So no need to see the bank account now. बैंक अकाउंट में हमने ऑलरेडी 12,000 लिखा हुआ है. सो वो देखने की जरूरत नहीं. सो बैंक को हम लोग इग्नोर करेंगे बिकॉज ऑलरेडी बैंक अकाउंट इज ओपन. लॉस ऑन सेल P&L में जाएगा. सो P&L को क्रेडिट बैलेंस होता है, रिजर्व्स में आता है. सो उसको डेबिट हुआ है. सो माइनस हुआ. व्हाट इज द अमाउंट? 3,500. टू इन्वेस्टमेंट कितने से कैंसिल हुआ? 18,500. सो इन्वेस्टमेंट नॉर्मली डेबिट, सो इट इज नाउ जीरो. सो इन्वेस्टमेंट इज शोइंग जीरो बैलेंस. देन बेटा सेकंड वन, प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल. सो वी रिड्यूस प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल बाय 65,000. तो बेटा रिड्यूस किया 65,000 से. सो नाउ दिस बैलेंस इज जीरो. प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल एंड टू प्रेफरेंस शेयर होल्डर्स प्रीमियम. Yes, second entry is premium. So beta premium on redemption is cancelling. Beta it's a temporary account. Preference holder is also temporary account. It is getting cancelled. Bank we already done. P&L को 6,500 से माइनस करेगा. So P&L 6,500 से रिड्यूस किया. एंड CRR कितना क्रिएट किया बेटा? 27,500. तो नया एंट्री आएगा CRR 27,500. Yes, sir. Very easy. Very easy. ठीक है, चलो. सो शेयर कैपिटल ऐड करना रहेगा ना? हाँ, 37,500 से ऐड करना रहेगा अपना. ओके, सो अपडेटेड योर बैलेंस शीट. सो नाउ व्हाट इज द बैलेंस इन शेयर कैपिटल? 2,25,000 प्लस 37,500. हाँ, 2,25,000 plus 37,500, 2,62,500 is the share capital. What is CRR? P&L balance. P&L balance will be 48,000 minus 3,500 minus 6,500 minus 27,500. So P&L balance is 10,500. And what is CRR balance? 27,500. So this is updation of your balance sheet. तो बेटा आपको अपडेशन समझ में आया क्या? सो बैलेंस शीट को अपडेट करना है 38,000. सो 38,000 उसमें से P&L 10,500 एंड CRR 27,500. Trade payable as it is 56,500. So what is the balance sheet total liability? 262.5 plus 38 plus 56.5. So my balance sheet total 3,57,000. Property like P and yes, same as it is 3,45,000 and plus 12,000. Yes, my balance sheet is tallying at 3,57,000 tallied. So yes, balance sheet 3,57,000 tallied on question. And now beta write down pro forma. चलो फटाफट pro forma लिखिए. चलो write down balance sheet. Yes, balance sheet of X Limited. Serial number, particulars. So बेटा balance sheet pro forma कैसे लिखेंगे? Notes already I taught you. Rupees 1, equity and liabilities. One shareholders fund. A share capital. B resource and surplus. Second, non-current liability. Third, current liability. Under that beta, A trade payable. Trade payable. Then beta below that only you will write. I do not have space over there, so I'm writing on the right side. Assets. One, non-current assets. Under that, PPE. Property, plant and equipment. Two, current asset. Under that, A cash and cash equivalent. Total. Then beta below that, write down notes to accounts. Write down notes to accounts. One, share capital. Particulars rupees. Only share capital and here resource and surplus. No other accounts ki need. Authorized share capital. Authorized share capital. Dash, 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 dash. Double underline. Issued, subscribed and paid up capital. Issued, subscribed and paid up capital. So beta, yes, what is your equity share capital over here? 262,500 na, and 50 rupees ka each hai. So 262,500 divided by 50. 5250 equity shares of rupees 50 each. Two 62,500. Second one, resource and surplus. Resource and surplus, capital redemption reserve. $27,500 and P&L 10,500, 38,000. Now this 38,000 we are going to write over here, and 2,62,500 500. Trade payable 56,500. So 262.5 plus 38 plus 56.5, 3,57,000. And 3,57,000 on the asset side, you have 3,45,000 and you have 12,000. So 3,57,000. So this is how you have to prepare your answer. 18 minutes 48 seconds. You can improve your speed beta by using this technique. Once again, you solve these illustrations once again in your notebook. Beta, consistency very matters. देखो, मैं एक चीज आपको हिंदी में समझाता हूं, एक ध्यान में रखो, जो प्रयास ही नहीं करता है, पहली चीज ध्यान में रखना, जो एफर्ट्स ही नहीं लेता है, द पर्सन हु इज नॉट टेकिंग एफर्ट्स, बेटा ही इज नॉट गोइंग टू विन. इतना लिख के रखना. आपने प्रयास आरंभ कर दीजिए, शुरू कर दीजिए, बेटा सक्सेस मिले या ना मिले वो उसके हाथ में है, पर आप डेली एफर्ट्स लीजिए. बेटा ये कंसिस्टेंसी नेक्स्ट 7 मंथ्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके. और क्या होता है आज ही देखो, आज मेनी स्टूडेंट्स दे आर नॉट अटेंडिंग इनटू द लाइव सेशन. सुबह उठा नहीं गया सर, ओनली एक्सक्यूजेस, मैं रिकॉर्डेड देख लूंगा, मेरे से बाद में होगा. सो नो कंसिस्टेंसी. मैं कल रात को 2 बजे सोया हूं तो भी मुझे सुबह 7 बजे उठना था. सो ये मेरा टारगेट है, तो इसको कोई भी इसको बदलाव नहीं करेगा. मुझे सेशन लेना है मतलब लेना है. तो बेटा ये एफर्ट्स लेने पड़ेंगे तब जाके, नहीं तो मैं क्या ऐसा आया चलो ये टाइम पास के लिए, चलो क्या है 7 बजे ना सेशन ले लो यार, क्या टाइम पास में, ऐसा होता है क्या? एनर्जी लेवल आपकी होनी चाहिए और अंडरस्टैंडिंग लेवल. तो यही कंसिस्टेंसी आपको हमेशा विजेता बनाएगा, इतना याद रखिए. जो स्टूडेंट्स को ये नहीं करना है, नाउ आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन अगेन. नो, दिस एटीट्यूड इज अ रॉन्ग एटीट्यूड. यस, मुझे समझ में आया. नो, you have to stick to one place, you have to solve these illustrations once again. देखो आपकी फैकल्टी भी आपके पीछे उतने ही एफर्ट्स ले रही है. एटलीस्ट मैं मेरे बारे में बात कर रहा हूं, तो आप लोगों को ये ध्यान में रखना है कि सर ये ले रहे, ये पूरा का पूरा सॉल्व करवा रहे, ही इज टेलिंग अस ईच एंड एवरी कॉन्सेप्ट इन डिटेल, व्हाई शुड नॉट अस? ओके. सो आफ्टर द सेशन, हैव पेशेंस, सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन अगेन एंड अगेन एंड सी द रिजल्ट. देखिए. ओके. I hope you are now clear with these entries. Yes. 5 number easy था. Yes. 5 number easy था क्या? Those students who want to take screenshot, yes, you can see here. And from tomorrow we are going to start with one difficult topic. So please attend it in live. कल से बहुत difficult topic शुरू हो रहा है, redemption of debentures. So those students who want to take screenshot, 18 minutes 48 seconds. Those who have not finished, okay. Working note 1. लाइन बाय लाइन जाना है. बैलेंस शीट, notes to accounts, reserves and surplus. Yes. Uma Maheshwari ji, I already explained whenever you are redeeming preference shares, to maintain your capital structure you always consider face value. तो ये मैंने ऑलरेडी आपको बता दिया है. किसमें बताया हुआ है बेटा? पास्ट सेशन. प्लीज वॉच माय प्रीवियस सेशंस, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड इट. ओके, सो आपको प्रीवियस सेशन देखना पड़ेगा. Illustration number 6, let's see what is important in illustration 6. चलो इंडेक्स में आ जाओ बेटा. see, if question is of 16 marks, 18 marks, so we will get 1.8 minutes. 1.8 is a maximum time, huh? Sorry, 16 marks question. 16 marks question, 1.8, 30 minutes. So any question, marks multiplied by time. So beta, I'm going to give you one recorded series of all past questions in this batch. So what is new in this batch? So I'm going to record all your past examination question. Either I will upload it on my channel, okay? So otherwise you can watch it on the Board of Studies का channel. So दोनों में से मैं किसी पे भी available करके दूंगा. तो आप लोग देखो बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज में एक साथ एप्लीके मिल गए तो ठीक है, अदरवाइज आई विल क्रिएट प्लेलिस्ट फॉर माय सब्जेक्ट, तो आप लोग उसमें जाके देख सकते हो. तो यस बेटा, आप दोनों जगह पे देख सकते हो जहां पे भी आपको कंफर्टेबल लगा. सिर्फ बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज के इसमें प्लेलिस्ट में आएगा नहीं आएगा, दैट आई एम नॉट अवेयर, because many other sessions are also there, because our channel is not for only students, our channel is also for our members. So board of studies pe it's very difficult to find out the playlist of your past examination questions per series, but yes beta, on my channel you will get it very easily. तो let's see, मतलब ऐसा मैं ये नहीं कर रहा हूं, मैं I will try my best. चलो इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 6 की कैटेगरी देखते हैं. बहुत ही सिंपल रहेगा, तो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेक. यस, जेड कैटेगरी क्वेश्चन है, सो सीआरआर हैज टू बी क्रिएटेड. उधर के उधर ही कर लेंगे. 7 नंबर is debentures. So before break beta, we are going to complete with the 6 and 7, and after break we will start with beta बहुत difficult question. Okay. Beta Sankaran ji, Sanket Shah, now you can search and you will get the channel. Chalo. Next one. Now question number 6. The following are the extracts of balance sheets. Share capital 40,000 equity shares of 10 each, 4 lakhs. 1,000 10% preference share, redeemable preference shares capital will be rupees 1 lakh. So 4 lakh and 1 lakh. Reserves and surplus, capital reserve. Capital reserve is there. Okay. Security premium 50,000 and free reserves. So capital reserves and free reserves are only available. So 75,000 and then P&L. On 1st January 2002, the board of directors decided to redeem the preference shares at par. So what is your preference share capital? Preference share capital is rupees 1 lakh. So 1 lakh, the 10% is the preference dividend rate. Dividend rate, you always write it on question. 100 is the face value. 100 is also the face value. Please have hard copies of these questions. आपके पास hard copies रहनी चाहिए. 1 lakh is a face value. So beta, now 1 lakh, how to divide it? Very simple. Equity share capital and CRR. So the utilization of reserve. So only first way is beta, we are going to accept over here, and 75,000 plus 35,000. So we have 1 lakh 5,000. Okay, so we will use this 1 lakh. So free resource, उसमें से कितना? General reserve we will use 75,000, and P&L we are going to use 25,000. So entries are very easy. You can see the entries. Now you only tell me the entries. So sequence. So what is the sequence beta? Sequence बताओ. Now sequence is very simple. Number 1, preference share capital due for redemption. Second entry, preference shareholder paid. And what is the third entry? CRR. So this is a sequence. You can write on the question journal entry sequence. So whenever you are better recalling it, journal entry sequence, so you can see the journal entry sequence. Now preferential capital due. Sir, preferential capital due की entry क्या होगी? Preferential capital reduce करेंगे and preference shareholders is a temporary account open करेंगे. So preferential capital account debit to preference shareholder. First entry over. Yes. Second entry, preference shareholder account to bank paid किया. Third entry, general reserve account debit, P&L account debit to CRR. Let's check the entries. Let's check the entries. सर एंट्रीज को चेक करो. Yes, yes and yes. तीनों एंट्रीज करेक्ट है. चलो, so we have finished with the 6 number question also. No need of giving in writing na beta. Tell me it in the comment section. Tell me it in comment section. You want this in writing बेटा? चलो जल्दी से बताओ. आपको राइटिंग में चाहिए क्या? जल्दी जल्दी बताओ बेटा. यस बेटा कृष्णा, मुझे आपके सभी मैसेज शो हो रहे हैं. तुषार शर्मा आस्किंग यू सर टेलीग्राम चैनल. ओके. संकरन जी. ओके. एंड तोता उमर महाश्वे. ओके सर, थैंक यू. ठीक है. Some students are directly beta attending my live sessions directly. If you are attending this live session, second session, please beta, I won't advise you. First you record my first you watch my recorded one and then beta attend this live one. So if you come for the session directly, so you won't understand it. So you have to be very strong from your basics. And you also know कि मैंने आपको हर क्वेश्चन को अच्छे से समझाया हुआ है. एवरीवन नोज कि यस सर इज टेकिंग ऑल दिस क्वेश्चंस इन डिटेल. एवरीथिंग इज गिवन बेटा इलस्ट्रेशन वाइज, कैटेगरी वाइज, जेड कैटेगरी, ए कैटेगरी, बी कैटेगरी. एंड सी ओनली द डिफरेंस बेटा, सी आई कैनॉट टेक, हाँ इफ माई रेगुलर बैचेस विद अदर आईसीआई ब्रांचेस, तो अदर आईसीआई ब्रांचेस के साथ मेरे जो टाइप है, तो और बोल सकता हूँ कि मैं वहां पे यस बेटा जूम सेशंस होते हैं तो आई कैन टेक ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन इन डिटेल. बट बेटा हियर आई एम गेटिंग ओनली 2 days. ओके. सो 2 days में पूरा सेशन कंप्लीट करना. सो समटाइम्स बेटा आई कांट राइट ऑल दिस क्वेश्चंस. सो जो लोग जूम पे ज्वाइन होते हैं तो आई आस्क देम ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन बेटा कि आप समझा नहीं समझा. बट बेटा अदर स्टूडेंट्स बेटा आई रिक्वेस्ट यू ऑल बेटा इस संकेत शाह ओनली, राजू एम. हाँ जी. सो यस, ओनली डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन इज इन राइटिंग. ठीक है. चलिए. सो आई रिक्वेस्ट यू ऑल कि आप लोग है ना घर पे प्रैक्टिस कीजिए. अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट बेटा, देन अंडरस्टैंड द सीक्वेंस ऑफ एंट्रीज here in the class, and wherever I think कि नहीं this problem is really very difficult, that students must know how to do this question, तो बेटा हम लोग उसको करेंगे. Now after break बेटा I need your 100% focus because I'm going to explain you what is the concept of forfeiture of share. So forfeiture concept is very important. Illustration number 9 and 10. ओके. इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 9 and 10 आई विल नीड योर फोकस. सो आफ्टर ब्रेक हम लोग देखने वाले. सो बिफोर ब्रेक बेटा 7 नंबर कंप्लीट करेंगे. सो 10 इज द लास्ट एंट्री इन बेटा टीवाई के आई विल जस्ट चेक फॉर यू. टीवाई के में इफ नो डिफिकल्ट एंट्रीज बेटा, only TYK2 is difficult. Only TYK2. So beta we'll do TYK questions tomorrow and we are going to start with the debentures chapter. But last 10 to 15 minutes I will give for beta this TYK questions. Okay. So TYK questions मैं आपको दे दूंगा. चलिए. ठीक है. Beta illustration 8 I'm not going in giving writing में. So you will record it from study question only, but I'm not going it in writing. And after break, I'm going to explain the concept of forfeiture. If time permits me, beta, we are going to solve TYK questions today. C Limited had 3000 beta number of shares. So 3000 को हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे जल्दी से देखिए. 3000 is a number. Write down numbers. 12%. What is this? Dividend rate. Every time you write this, 100 rupees face value. So whenever you are revising it, you will find it easy. The 3000 shares of rupees 100 is, so what is the face value of this redemption of preferential capital? 3000 is a 3 lakhs rupees. This is the face value. And what is redeemable value? Redeemable value is 3 lakh plus 10%. So this is 3 lakh 30,000. टू मेंटेन द कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर, यहाँ पे लिख सकते हो कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर मेंटेन करने के लिए यू विल नीड ओनली 3 lakhs, बट यू विल पास द एंट्री फॉर रिडम्पशन ऑल्सो. सो कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर मेंटेन करने के लिए ऑलवेज 3 lakhs, ऑलवेज 3 lakhs. It was decided that the company will use the equity shares, 25,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each. So यहाँ पे 2,50,000. But you can see here, debentures are also issued. 1,000 is a number. So 1,000 and ऊपर 100. So 1 lakh के debentures है. So debentures are also issued. Sir, remember, it is not forming, you can write over here, not forming part of capital because these are outsiders liability. So logic is very simple. So they will not form the, this is a non-current liability. So they will not form the part of capital structure. Equity share, yes, definitely it's a part of capital structure. So you can write this. So capital structure का part होगा equity share capital, but debentures will not be the part of yes beta capital structure. So this is a new thing in this question. तो यहाँ पे मैंने index में भी लिख के दिया हुआ था. So index में क्या दिया हुआ है? Debentures is not considered as a part of capital structure, and combination method. This method is combination. So why combination? Logic is very simple. So what is the chart you can draw here? 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs you will divide it. The company had sufficient profits. Okay. So 2,50,000 के equity shares है. So बचा हुआ CRR होगा. So CRR in this question, first issue equity shares and then balancing figure is CRR. So what is the sequence? Sequence is very easy. Sequence you will issue equity shares. So what is the sequence? You can write over here. Issue equity shares. Issue debentures. Then third entry beta, preference share capital due for redemption. B, here's 3 entries because premium is also there. Preference shareholders paid and premium cancelled with P&L. So this is the sequence. And fourth entry will be CRR. So issue equity shares. What is the entry, sir? Bank account debit to equity share capital. Yes, write down the sequence. Sequence, when you write it in the study material beta, you will find it easy at the time of revision. तो revision करते टाइम ये बहुत easy जाएगा. Issue equity shares, then issue debentures, then preference share capital, then preference share capital beta due. Due means beta due होगा. Then preference shareholder paid, then premium cancelled, and last entry will be CRR. Last entry है CRR. Saeed, I will tell you all these entries. Don't worry. सूरज, वो मैं करवा दूंगा. Don't worry. CRR कितना आया मेरा? 50,000. CRR 50,000. मैंने 8,000 क्यों लिखा भाई? 8,000 क्यों लिखा? पता नहीं 8,000 क्यों लिखा. So bank account debit to equity share capital being equity shares issued, first entry over. Issue debenture, bank account debit to debentures, 14% debentures, correct. बेटा ICI का सीक्वेंस थोड़ा सा अलग है. 1 and 2. Now 3 beta preference share capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preference shareholders. These two are temporary account. Preference shareholder account debit to bank. This is a correct entry. Preference shareholder to bank. Holder will get cancelled. P&L to premium on redemption C, and fourth entry will be profit and loss account debit to CRR. So P&L account debit to CRR beta 50,000. Yes, you can write these entries. Yes, easy छे. Diagram easy. और यू आर फाइंडिंग इट इजी बेटा? यस, जल्दी से बोलो. इजी छे? हाँ इजी छे. 3ABC एंड देन CRR. इजी छे तो इजी है. सो व्हाट आर दिस एंट्रीज बेटा? याद करो एक बार वापस से. इशू इक्विटी शेयर्स किया. फिर क्या किया? सो सेकंड वन याद करो. इशू डिबेंचर्स, सेकंड भी याद आया. थर्ड याद करो. चलो थर्ड में क्या देखा था? 3 पार्ट देखे थे. थर्ड में नंबर ए प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल ड्यू किया. यस, प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट, प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन अकाउंट डेबिट टू प्रेफरेंस शेयर होल्डर्स. यस, ये भी याद आया. बी क्या था? प्रेफरेंस शेयर होल्डर्स को पेड किया. प्रेफरेंस शेयर होल्डर्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू बैंक. सब प्रीमियम को कैंसिल किया. P&L अकाउंट डेबिट टू प्रीमियम. सो गुरु मंत्र है ना, सभी एंट्रीज का को डरना है. एंड CRR सेम एंट्रीज, P&L अकाउंट डेबिट टू CRR. बेटा एंट्रीज को बार बार याद करो. बार जैसे ही क्लास खत्म होगा ये सीक्वेंस याद कर लो. क्लास खत्म होने के बाद 5 मिनट शांति से बैठ जाओ प्लीज. आफ्टर द क्लास और इवन इन द ब्रेक यू कैन सिट फॉर 5 minutes एंड यू कैन थिंक ऑन दिस. ओके, सो दिस इज वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन. बेटा 8 नंबर क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो ए कैटेगरी का क्वेश्चन है. बिफोर ब्रेक आई एम गोइंग टू टेक दैट, बट आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेल यू बेटा I'm not going to solve this question. So before break, बेटा एक 5 मिनट में ब्रेक दे देंगे. हाँ जी, 5 मिनट में ब्रेक दे दूंगा. So before break, I'm going to explain this concept. एक 5 मिनट, लास्ट के 5 minutes. I know now you are बेटा hungry for the breakfast. चलो जल्दी से. Yes, take this, understand the concept. Last question before break. The capital structure of the company, 20,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each. So see beta, this is 2 lakhs. The paid up capital is beta 1,000 is a number. 8% dividend rate. 100 rupees face value. 100 rupees face value. So what is the capital structure? 1,000 मतलब 1 lakh हो गया. Undistributed reserves and surplus. Undistributed reserves and surplus. नहीं बेटा राशि, कोई भी एंट्री कंबाइन नहीं करनी है, इतना याद रखो. See बेटा, just understanding concept is not the okay, but if you are solving it within time, that is more important. Okay, और उसके लिए प्रैक्टिस लगती है, उसके लिए प्रैक्टिस लगती है. Undistributed reserves, general reserves 80,000, P&L account 20,000, investment allowance reserve. Now see, investment allowance reserve 5,000, not free for distribution as dividend. Not free for distribution as dividend. Out of which 5,000 is not free for distribution of dividend. So 5,000 is allowed, 5,000 is not allowed. Security premium 2,000, cash at bank 98,000. Preference shareholders are to be redeemed at a premium of 10%. So beta 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs is the preference share capital plus 10%. Now what is 10%? So 2 lakh 20,000. It's a redeemable value. It's a redeemable value. And for the purpose of the redemption, the directors are empowered to make the fresh issue of equity shares at par after utilizing the undistributed reserves and surplus, subject to condition that 20,000 should be retained in the general reserve and which should not be utilized. So yes, general reserve कितना allowed है? General reserve सिर्फ 60,000 allowed है. Okay, 20,000 retain. You can write over here 20,000 retain, 60,000 available. So I want to redeem. Yes, beta. Redeemable value is 2,20,000. So should I maintain only? Yes, beta. For capital structure, write down in the comment section. Should I maintain 2,20,000 or should I maintain face value rupees 2 lakhs? Comment section में बताइए. Comment section में बताइए. What is investment allowance reserve? बेटा investment करने के लिए कुछ reserve रखा. In future you are going to do the investment and that's why you have set some part of the investment aside. Okay, so answer is beta 2 lakhs rupees. Hey, 1 lakh rupees. Sorry, only face value, not beta. Sorry, Ishan. 2 lakhs is the face value of equity share capital, and 1 lakh is a preference share capital. So this is yes. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, beta. Here 1 lakh plus 10%. 1 lakh plus 10%. I thought preference share capital is 2 lakhs. No, it's a equity share capital. So 1 lakh I'm going to maintain. Yes. I'm going to maintain beta 1 lakh. Raju, 1 lakh you have to maintain because redeemable preference share capital is 1 lakh, not 2 lakhs. It's a equity share capital. Yes, it's my mistake. So 1 lakh beta, you are going to maintain face value. And what is the balance which is available? So balance which is available, yes. Balance which is available, general reserve 60,000 is available. पहले तो investment allowance. Investment allowance reserve, first one. 5,000 you can use. So it is given now, beta. It is available for not dividend. So investment is for future. but it is allowed beta. 5,000 is not free, remaining is free. Security premium is not allowed, सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम को अलाउड ही नहीं है. जनरल रिजर्व 60 यूज हो जाएगा, जनरल रिजर्व 60 यूज हो जाएगा. एंड वी नीड 1 lakh to maintain. So balancing figure I will take from P&L. So 35,000 balancing figure I will use from P&L. So P&L P&L beta 20,000. Sorry, we want 35,000 or 20,000 is available, whichever is lower. So we have only 20,000. So 1 lakh is not possible. So what is the balance? Need 1 lakh. So beta 1 lakh is not possible. So we are using only yes, general reserve. हाँ. But see, P&L भी कितना available होगा? Sorry, it's my mistake once again. Understand it. After redemption, 20,000 shall be retained in the general reserve, correct? And you will need extra 10,000 for premium on redemption. So beta, your P&L beta, understand one more time. Your P&L is not 20,000 because out of 20,000, you are going to pay premium on redemption. You are going to cancel that premium on redemption, which is 10,000. So available कितना है आपके पास? You have available only 10,000. Okay. So here I will need 10,000 extra. So 10,000 beta extra I will need. So that way I will use it from the profit and loss account. So profit and loss account में से मैं 10,000 use करेगा. 20,000 में से premium on redemption will be 10,000. So balance is available with me is only 10,000. You are understanding this? So you are getting this. It's very simple. So sir, 20,000 is not available. So I'm available beta balance is only 10,000. So 10,000 is available. So here I will use 75,000 and balancing figure. So CRR first and balancing figure beta, it's your equity shares. Equity shares are rupees 25,000. So this is the diagram. So your available balance is only 10,000 in P&L. So how 10,000? Because 20,000 is the P&L balance, but out of that 10,000 I have to cancel premium on redemption. But premium on redemption is my loss. So P&L कम होएगा. So P&L कम होगा तो 10,000 उसमें से reduce होगा. तो बचा कितना? Only 10,000. So 5,000 plus 60,000 plus 10,000. My balance will be 75,000. Now you got this concept? Yes, sir. It's very simple. 75,000 उसमें से ले लेंगे. So yes, कितना मेंटेन करना है बेटा आपको? Equity share capital 75,000. So what is the sequence of entries? First entry, issue equity shares. Second, there are 3 entries: preference share capital due, then preference shareholders paid, and then premium cancelled. And third entry, CRR. CRR, investment allowance reserve, general reserve, P&L account debit to CRR. So bank account debit to equity share capital. Yes, पहली एंट्री करेक्ट है. ये एंट्री लास्ट में होनी चाहिए. थर्ड, second A, 8% preferential capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preference holders, temporary accounts. B, preference holder account debit to bank, and C, P&L account debit to premium on redemption. Easy છે, एकदम easy છે sir, एकदम easy છે. Yes. So what is the new concept over here? So बेटा मैं कहाँ पे गलत गया? A category question यहाँ पे. Yes. See, investment allowance reserve is given as a free reserve. Combination method, balancing figure is equity share capital, and सबसे important, P&L is available after deducting premium on redemption. देखो जहाँ पे गलती हुआ वो इंडेक्स का पार्ट है. जो इंडेक्स wherever you are finding mistake, that is a part of your index. How you should do it for other subjects also, for taxation and for costing, the same mistakes. Okay, if mistake is done beta, it's a part of your index. Okay, so and then whenever beta you are revising, see now you are doing the revision at the end of the session. So how you are going to do? Sufficient equity shares are issued. So this question is purely beta equity shares. Sufficient issue of equity shares for redemption purpose at premium. At premium दिया होगा तो फिर भी we will consider only face value. Similar to illustration 1. Total beta डेसिमल्स वाला क्वेश्चन, तो 2222 उसको डेसिमल में कन्वर्ट किया तो बेटा 2222250 आया। उसके बाद ऑप्शन 1 ऑप्शन 2 वी हैव रिटर्न। ऑप्शन 1 ऑप्शन 2 में हमने कॉम्बिनेशन पार्ट किया, सीआरआर इज अ बैलेंसिंग फिगर था। ओके, सो 5 नंबर इज अ बैलेंस शीट। फिर 6 नंबर में बेटा आरबी इज इक्वल टू एफवी किया, ऑप्शन 2 सीआरआर क्रिएट किया, डिवेंचर्स किया था 7 नंबर में। सो ये सिंपल था, combination debentures is not considered, and this a category question में this one. So a category question you can do it by solving it on by using टिक टिकी technique. तो टिक टिकी टेक्निक करके सॉल्व करना है, इट्स वेरी सिंपल। ठीक है, सो टेक अ ब्रेक बेटा, वी विल कम बैक एट 8:30। 8:30 को हम लोग वापस आ जाएंगे। 8:30 तक ब्रेक लेना। आई होप इंडेक्स विल गिव यू द रिवीजन टेक्निक्स, सो रिवीजन टेक्निक्स आपको समझ में आए हैं। इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन, यस, थैंक यू। 8:30। निसर्ग, निसर्ग, निसर्ग। Illustration number 9 पे आ जाइए. It's very simple illustration, but first you have to understand some important points about forfeiture. Direct entry students, you might feel that forfeiture of concept is totally new, and better those who have already covered it in foundation with Sanket sir. तो ये टॉपिक मैंने लिखा हुआ है. Can you tell me the entry for forfeiture? कोई बता सकता है forfeiture की entry क्या होती है? Those who already attended my previous sessions of foundation company secretary के sorry company law के sessions देखे थे हमने. Yes. forfeiture की entry क्या होगी? ओके सूरज बोल रहा है अभी तक ऐसा सुना था कि आईसीआई के क्लासेस अच्छे नहीं होते. बेटा ये जो भी लोग अफवाह उठाते हैं पहली चीज तो उनको बता दे आईसीआई क्लासेस में बहुत अच्छी फैकल्टीज है और आईसीआई भी चुन चुन के फैकल्टीज लेके आती है. सो यस सूरज जी बट ग्रेट टीचिंग स्टाइल. ओके थैंक यू एंड काइंडली हेल्प मी टू सॉल्व प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चंस. यस राशि रेवा बेटा share capital account debit to shares forfeited to call scenarios. Very good. सईद ने भी बराबर बोला. दास जी बराबर है. तुषार जी बराबर है बेटा. मरियम वेरी गुड. जिया पटेल बहुत बढ़िया बेटा. यू ऑल आर माय फाउंडेशन स्टूडेंट्स क्या बेटा? यस. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू अटेंडेड? टेल मी इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू अटेंडेड ऑलरेडी माय फाउंडेशन सेशंस? जल्दी से बताइए. Those who were my foundation students, yes, those who are my foundation students. Beta Rashi, I understood you are not foundation student. Why? Because you wrote unpaid call. So unpaid call. So that means call scenarios. Okay. So normally I never use the word unpaid calls. I always use the word call scenarios. Okay. See beta. Yes, direct entry students. Write down in 100 pages notebook. Afterwards. Yes. ईशान था, दर्शन था, सईद था, मरियम, जिया. यस अंडरस्टूड. सुधांशु. सी बेटा नाउ concept of forfeiture. Concept of forfeiture. See beta concept of forfeiture, understand it. Forfeiture means collected amount. Collected amount. Okay. Forfeiture का meaning है collected amount. See collected amount and now our gain due to non-payment of respective call. So it always has credit balance. It always has credit balance. See the forfeiture concept. It's very simple. See beta, this is a share having different timeline diagram. Okay, so this is a share. Face value, see the share. So this is the first concept. Face value I have divided it in 4 parts. Application, allotment, first call and second call. So direct entry students, try to understand the concept of forfeiture. See, normally share is amount is collected 3223. So these are some imaginary figures. Total face value is 10. Suppose one shareholder, he paid application and allotment money. So what is the entry for application? See, bank account debit to equity share application and equity share application account debit to equity share capital 3. Allotment, equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital 2 and bank account debit to equity share allotment to 2. Okay, so we call the amount. So see how our balance sheet is getting tallied. Bank 5, equity share capital 5. See, application money first received and then beta due. It's a rule. And allotment money. So first entry is of received, then plus due. Allotment money is first due and then received. So it's a rule. Received plus due and due plus received. Now first call you beta due. So what is the entry? Equity share first call to equity share capital. But now the question is, so first due, but now the question is, you haven't received it. You haven't received it. Okay. So to equity share first call we are going to cancel and we open calls in arrears account because we have not received it. So this is shares forfeited. We have not called this last amount 3 rupees, but shareholder has not paid me rupees 2. Therefore I forfeited his shares. एक बार मैं हिंदी में बताता हूं. तो डायरेक्ट एंट्री स्टूडेंट्स, माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ध्यान दीजिए. सपोज एप्लीकेशन का 3 रुपीज. देखो शेयर कैसे होता है. यस, शेयर्स का क्या होता है समझ लीजिए. कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ फॉरफीचर. सपोज 10 रुपया मुझे कलेक्ट करना है तो वो इंस्टॉलमेंट में कलेक्ट करते हैं. अभी इंस्टॉलमेंट कैसी है? एप्लीकेशन में 3. एप्लीकेशन मतलब जब आप शेयर अप्लाई करोगे, आप कंपनी जो है वो शेयर होल्डर को शेयर जब अप्लाई आप करते हो तो एप्लीकेशन का 3 रुपीज आएगा. अलॉटमेंट का बेटा 2 रुपीज है. ये कंपनी डिसाइड करते हैं. कौन डिसाइड करता है? तो कंपनी डिसाइड करेगी. शेयर होल्डर ने 3 रुपया देने का, 2 रुपया देने का, 2 रुपया देने का, फिर लास्ट में 3 रुपया देना है. अभी एप्लीकेशन मनी जब पहले पैसा मिलता है, बाद में हम शेयर देते हैं. अप्लाई करो ना, पहले अप्लाई करो फिर शेयर मिलेगा. अलॉटमेंट मनी कंपनी पैसा मांगेगी फिर शेयर होल्डर देगा, क्योंकि वो बाद में शेयर होल्डर बनेगा. एप्लीकेशन में वो शेयर होल्डर नहीं होता है. पहले वो पैसा देगा, कंपनी ने चाहा तो वो बेटा जो एक सिस्टम होती है उसके माध्यम से बेटा फिर शेयर मिलता है, नहीं तो पैसा रिफंड होता है. अभी ये सब एंट्रीज आपने फाउंडेशन में देखी हुई है. अलॉटमेंट में क्या होगा? पहले फिर कंपनी बोलेगी 2 रुपया दो, फिर शेयर होल्डर पैसा देगा. फर्स्ट कॉल में क्या हुआ? पहले कंपनी ने पैसा मांगा, पर शेयर होल्डर क्या होगा बेटा? गद्दार निकला. शेयर होल्डर ने पैसा दिया नहीं. कंपनी के पास बहुत सिंपल ऑप्शन है. अभी मेरी बैलेंस शीट कैसे दिख रही है? देखो बैलेंस शीट दिख रही है मेरी. बैंक में 5, इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल 3 + 2 + 2 7 रुपया मांगा है बेटा. और उसमें से कॉल्स इन एरियर्स कितना है? कॉल्स इन एरियर्स फर्स्ट कॉल तो ये 5 रुपया. नाउ कंपनी सी द बैलेंस शीट. सो योर बैलेंस शीट इज स्टैंडिंग एट 5 रुपीज. Now what is going to happen? Company will forfeit the share. So company क्या करेगी? Forfeit करेगी. Now forfeit means what? बेटा बैंक में बैलेंस वैसा का वैसा रहेगा. बैंक बैलेंस ये सेम होगा, retain. But equity share capital and calls in arrears account is going to cancel. Sir, calls in arrears is our asset. Okay, debit balance, receivable. Calls in arrears. Arrears means receivable. Receivable, debit balance. Payable, credit balance. Debit asset, credit payable liability. So it is debit balance. So equity share capital, credit balance. तो इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल को हम लोग डेबिट देगा. कितने से डेबिट देगा? सेकंड लाइन तक 7 रुपीज. 7 रुपीज तक डेबिट देगा. ओके, देन 2 call scenarios that also we are going to cancel. So now our balance in this account is 0. ये balance 0 हो गया in this account. Call scenarios में भी balance 0 हो गया. Sir got the concept? And 2 shares forfeited. 2 shares forfeited. ₹5. So see the balance sheet. Bank में कितना दिखेगा? Bank में 5 rupees. And share forfeited you will show under the head share capital. Share capital head के अंदर it has a credit balance. It is collected face value amount. Collected face value amount. See, we have collected 3 plus 2. So this is collected face value amount. So share forfeited always shown at collected face value. This is the concept of forfeiture. Now after forfeiture, you have 2 options. After forfeiture, you have 2 options. Option 1, cancel it. That shares forfeited, please do not give that share to anyone. And option 2, you can reissue it. Reissue it. So what is cancellation entry? See beta, shares forfeited is showing credit balance, correct? Liability side pe. So it's showing credit balance. So give debit to shares forfeited 5 rupees and to capital reserve 5. This is transferred to capital reserve. It's our not day-to-day profit. ये P&L में नहीं जाता, ये capital reserve में जाता है. कहाँ पे जाता है? Capital reserve में. So this is a forfeiture concept. And बेटा shares forfeited, यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Shares forfeited ये reissued. Reissued means third party को bank account. Assume we reissued at 7 rupees. What is the balance in shares forfeited? 5. But equity share capital is recorded at 10. And balancing figure capital reserve में जाएगा 2 rupees. Capital reserve cannot exceed, this balance cannot exceed shares forfeited balance. इतना याद रखो. These are reissue. So this is the concept of beta forfeiture of shares. So those who are from direct entry, chalo, let's quickly revise this. Understand the concept one more time. So एक बार अच्छे से समझ लीजिए because question number 9 and 10 are depending on these questions. So yes, my dear students. Concept of forfeiture, application 3, allotment 2, first call 2 and second call 3. Application में आएगा बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन 3 rupees. सी एप्लीकेशन में फर्स्ट रिसीव देन बेटा कैंसल इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन अकाउंट डेबिट टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल. सो ट्रांसफर करना. सो यू शुड नो कि ये किस में से पैसा आया. दैट्स व्हाई वी ओपन दिस अकाउंट. अलॉटमेंट, एप्लीकेशन, फर्स्ट कॉल, सेकंड कॉल, these are temporary accounts. Second will be equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital and bank account debit to equity share allotment. Allotment will get cancelled. So your balance sheet will be tallying at 5 rupees. Now you called for first call 2 rupees, but better you haven't received it. So call scenarios account is open. So equity share first call account debit to equity share capital 2 rupees, but you haven't received that call scenarios. So bank account nahi hoga, call scenarios. So after first call you give reminder, but that person has not paid you and therefore you forfeited. As a company you forfeited his shares. So forfeiture mein whatever amount you have collected is transferred to shares forfeited amount and your equity share capital and call scenarios is going to cancel. It's very simple. So bank वैसे के वैसा रहेगा. Equity share capital जो है वो going to cancel. So इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल को हम लोग डेबिट देगा एंड कॉल सिनेरियोस को डेबिट बैलेंस होता है उसको क्रेडिट करेगा. एकदम सिंपल एंट्री है. सो इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट को कैंसिल करना है. सो याद कैसे रखना है? यस डायरेक्ट एंट्री स्टूडेंट्स, कैपिटल को क्रेडिट बैलेंस है सो कैपिटल को डेबिट देंगे एंड कॉल सिनेरियोस मतलब पैसा आने वाला था तो उसको क्रेडिट करेंगे और जितना पैसा जमा है वो फॉरफिटेड में डाल देंगे. सो नाउ न्यू अकाउंट इज ओपन टू शेयर्स फॉरफिटेड. ये शेयर्स फॉरफिटेड कहां पे जाएगा सर? शेयर्स फॉरफिटेड लायबिलिटी साइड पे इक्विटी एंड लायबिलिटीज में इक्विटी में जाएगा अंडर द हेड शेयर कैपिटल. तो ये रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस के ऊपर जो शेयर कैपिटल बताते हैं ना वहां पे ही दिखाना है. सो शेयर कैपिटल के अंडर ही ये दिखेगा शेयर्स फॉरफिटेड. अब ये शेयर्स फॉरफिटेड आफ्टर दैट क्या किया जाएगा? आइदर यू विल कैंसिल इट. सो व्हाटएवर बैलेंस इन द शेयर्स फॉरफिटेड ये बैलेंस जीरो हो जाएगा एंड टू कैपिटल रिजर्व. सर हाउ टू yes beta actually answer all these entries. So after the session you can please revise so you can revise it again and again at least 3 to 4 times so you will understand these entries very logically. ठीक है? So bank account debit, shares forfeited account debit. So another option is that reissued. So bank account debit, shares forfeited account debit to equity share capital to capital reserve. So it's very difficult actually 10 मिनट में ये पूरी entries बताना. But according to me, yes, direct entry students, don't get panic beta. These entries are really very easy entries once you got the concept of shares forfeiture. So क्या याद रखना है? Application, allotment, first call and second call are temporary accounts. Your balance sheet is tallying like bank account asset side पे दिखेगा and equity share capital liability side पे दिखेगा. But if you haven't received, so that will be a call scenarios. So call scenarios is deducted from the equity share capital. That is the third point you have to recall. Fourth point, after suppose getting notice, if that shareholder is not paying me, I'm going to cancel his share. So equity share capital bank वैसा का वैसा रहेगा. Equity share capital is going to cancel. So give debit and call scenarios give credit and balance will be 2 shares forfeited. That is the fourth point. And fifth one, what we will do with the shares forfeited? Either will we reissue or we will cancel it. So cancel हुआ तो shares forfeited को debit देना है because it has a credit balance. तो उसको zero करेगा to capital reserve and reissue किया तो bank account debit shares forfeited account debit to equity share capital to capital reserve. Any difficulty बेटा direct entry students जल्दी से बताओ मुझे. Yes. Okay. भूमिका बेन. Yes. But Bhavani is saying, sir, please explain it in English one more time. But last time I'm explaining it. Yes, beta, I'm doing this only for you. जब तक है जान मैं बोलता रहूंगा. Yes. So remember, concept is of forfeiture. See, beta, in English I'm telling you the revision. Huh, beta, see, your share is divided in 4 parts: application, allotment, first call, second call. Application money, because you always receive first and then you will give share. So bank account debit to equity share application and then equity share application to equity share capital. This is the entry for application. What is the entry for allotment? Equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital and then bank account debit to equity share allotment. See, these are temporary accounts, allotment, application. But at least while reading the entry, you should know that this money is out of application. This money, I can't directly pass entry bank to equity share capital. Why? Because I should route it through application, allotment, first call and second call. So better, that's why we are doing these entries. We are routing it through better different accounts: application, allotment, first call, second call. So third entry will be equity share first call account debit to equity share capital. But what happened in first call? He hasn't paid me that amount, so I can't pass entry bank account debit to first equity share first call. So that's why I opened the call scenarios account. So whether third entry is important, that call scenarios. If you don't open, so your first call will be getting open. Okay. So call scenarios open नहीं किया तो first call is not going to cancel. Your first call is going to open, beta. Okay. So you have either option: open call scenarios, and if you don't open call scenarios, then first call account is getting open. Okay. So first call open दिखेगा, इतना याद रखो. So now my balance sheet is how it is getting tallied. I called 7 rupees. But out of that, bank is only 5. I received 5, and remaining call scenarios is rupees 2. So 7 minus 2 is my 5. That's how my balance sheet is going to tally. See the balance sheet. Now it's a time of reminder. Okay, I have given reminder to the shareholder, but he hasn't paid me. So that's why what I have done, beta, I have cancelled his share. So I have cancelled his share. So equity share capital को debit होएगा. Equity share capital को we are going to cancel it as a credit balance. तो उसको मैं debit करेगा. I will debit the equity share capital. And call scenarios I'm going to cancel it. But bank balance I'm not going to give refund. Okay. So to bank no, beta, it is 2 shares forfeited. So whatever amount we have collected, we will record it in the shares forfeited amount face value, and that's why your liability side shares forfeited and your asset side is rupees 5. So this is how you are going to do shares forfeited ka accounting. Okay. So my balance sheet is now, you can see here, your shares forfeited is showing credit balance and where to record it under the head share capital and bank account on the asset side. Now after forfeiture, what happened? After forfeiture, after that certain days, you are going to cancel that share forfeited. You have option number 1. You don't reissue to any other person. That liability permanently cancel it. So share forfeited is transferred to capital reserve because P&L को करना नहीं है. It is not regular day-to-day business activity. So therefore, I have not recorded it through P&L. And second option I have that I will reissue. So entry will be bank account में पैसा आया, shares forfeited is going to cancel to equity share capital always recorded at face value, and excess amount I will transfer it to capital reserve. Yes, any difficulty now? Bhavani ji, any difficulty now? So just re-listen this session, direct entry students, and recall it. Yes. Easy છે. 9 number now. Yes, now you only tell me easy check. Eh? See, whenever difficulties, beta, remember. Now, what are your question? Sir, can we use share forfeited amount in capital reserve to issue bonus shares? No, beta, no. Next one. Can company repay the application and allotment money to shareholder? No, beta, not at all. Swati ji is saying, sir, can I take this screenshot, beta? Yes, why not? ले लीजिए screenshots. This is the concept of forfeiture. Yes. यदि आप लोग है ना ये लेक्चर को पेशेंटली पकड़ोगे और समझोगे तो यू विल नेवर फाइंड द प्रॉब्लम. But if you give up, now I know many students they are giving up. Beta, see, forfeiture concept is very difficult. I am not going to see that concept. So beta, it's not of use. Think logically. The capital has to be cancelled, call scenarios has to be cancelled, and open shares forfeited account. So every one of you, those who have never attended my session of foundation, yes beta, can you write this entry for me? So forfeiture के 3 entries लिखने हैं. So only 3 entries are there. One is we are share forfeited. We are doing entry for cancellation of capital. So what is the entry? चलो याद करो. Capital को debit होएगा. Capital equity share capital account is debit. Two call scenarios. We are going to cancel 2 shares forfeited. It's very simple. I'm explaining this entry for minimum 3 to 5 times. See the sequence. Cancellation of equity share capital and call scenarios. Second entry, reissue करो और कैपिटल रिजर्व को मैं ट्रांसफर करो, नॉट रीइश्यूड कैंसिल करो. तो इक्विटी शेयर्स फॉरफिटेड टू कैपिटल रिजर्व एंड थर्ड एंट्री विल बी बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट शेयर्स फॉरफिटेड अकाउंट डेबिट टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल टू कैपिटल रिजर्व. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. नाउ इफ सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम इज देयर बेटा व्हाट, तो इतना डिटेल में नहीं जाएंगे क्योंकि इतना डिटेल में पूछेगी भी नहीं इंस्टीट्यूट. सो लेट्स सी. यस राशि बेटा, आप मेरे पास नहीं थे बेटा फाउंडेशन में, मतलब आपने मेरे सेशन नहीं देखे थे. स्टिल यू आर फाइंडिंग इट इजी. अभी मैंने कुछ एक्सप्लेन किया अच्छे से, आपको 5-10 मिनट में कॉन्सेप्ट एक्सप्लेन कर पाया मैं फॉर फीचर का बेटा. यस थोड़ा सा डायरेक्ट एंट्री स्टूडेंट्स को थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट जाएगा बट इट्स ओके बेटा. यस इफ देयर इज वे विल देयर इज अ वे, सॉरी. तो बेटा 100% विल होगा तो वे होगा ही, इतना याद रखो. यस Sir, many students are asking me, sir, what we have to do for the passing the exam in the first attempt? Those who are giving the first attempt. Normally, this is a question which is asked by many students. See, how many students are going to pass in the first attempt? Out of 100, only 10 students. Out of 100, only 10 students. And what happened about 90 students? Sir, they are not getting it कि कब अटेम्प्ट आया और कब अटेम्प्ट चला गया. क्यों नहीं समझता? अरे वही घिसा पीटा, खुद से स्टडी नहीं करते. एंड सेकंड अटेम्प्ट में फिर साक्षात्कार होता है. नाउ आई हैव टू डू सम सेल्फ स्टडी. पर वो तब तक क्या करते हैं जब तक यस नो सेल्फ स्टडी. एंड दैट इज ओनली द रीजन. सुबह अभी पुणे का बच्चा तो बेटा सुबह 8 बजे क्लास में जाता है, शाम को 8 बजे घर पे आता है. क्या पढ़ाई करता रहेगा? सोचो कब पढ़ाई करेगा, सब खुद से कब सोचेगा. सो इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. कॉन्सेप्ट को फटाफट समझ लीजिए. सो दैट्स व्हाई ऐसे क्लासेस आर इंपॉर्टेंट कि कॉन्सेप्ट बता दिया, खत्म. बाकी का आप लोग खुद से प्रैक्टिस कर लिया, खत्म हो जाएगा. फास्ट 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 फास्ट. ऑल फैकल्टीज आर टेलिंग यू ओनली मेन पॉइंट्स बाय देयर एक्सपीरियंस. Yes. The balance sheet of XYZ Limited as on 31st December 2001. Inter area includes the following information. So what is the information? Yes. 50,000 numbers, 8% dividend rate, 100 face value. And now see, first time you are doing paid up. 70 rupees paid up. Now this is the first time. 1 lakh equity shares of rupees 100 each fully paid up. Security premium cannot use for beta. These are specific reserves. These are specific reserves. You can write over here. General reserve and bank. Mark this as an MP question. It is really very important one. Under the terms of their issue, the preference shares are redeemed as on 31st March at a 5% premium. At 5% premium. Okay. So, what is going to happen, beta? Yes, 5% premium means, tell me the amount of face value. चलो जल्दी से बताओ. Redemption value. Redemption value बताओ जल्दी से. Tell me. 35 lakhs. What is the first thing? First thing is that it is a hidden entry. Hidden entry. Huh? Hidden entry. So what is I say expecting from you? The first hidden entry is preference shareholders, preference share capital fully paid up. So this is the hidden entry. Okay, so write down why this is the INP, because there is a hidden entry. There is a hidden entry. 35 lakhs. You cannot, better, you cannot record, you cannot pay it back if shares are not fully paid. So first, how much shares? 50,000 into 30 rupees. So you will collect 15 lakhs from the preference shareholders. So this is the first hidden entry. That's why this question is important one. So what is important in this? So we have to add 15 lakhs. So what is our sequence? Sequence likho entries ka. Number 1, A. So here call preference share. Yes, final call due on. Yeah, otherwise aisa likho. Final call due on preference shares. On preference shares. How many shares? 50,000 into 30 rupees. Sequence is important. And then final call received. Final call received. So beta, there are two entries. One is final call due and second one is final call received. Easy che? Yes, easy che. Okay. Second one. So these two entries you understood. Bank account debit to, sorry, preference share final call account debit. This is 1A, and bank account debit to preference share final call. Final call is a temporary account. Easy che beta? Yes. What is the second thing? Now what happens? In order to finance the redemption, the company makes a right issue. Right issue means existing shareholders go 50,000 equity shares, 100 each, 110 per share. Okay. So now see second one. What is the equity share? So wait. How you are going to finance it? Application 20. Allotment. Now see 100 ka share is 110. So what is the security premium? Security premium is equal to 10. Now 35 is including premium. So 10 rupees premium and 25 is a face value. And balance on allotment in 1st January 2003, that is in the next year. Next year. Okay. So the issue was subscribed and allotment made on 1st March 2002. So current year. So this is in the current year. Hayana? Yes. Current year mein. So what is my allotment ka sequence? Allotment ka sequence will be 25 and 10, and my first call will be, yes beta, 100 and 10. ये मेरा face value है, ये मेरा face value है, and this is my security premium. So face value is beta 20, 25, and here 55. So what is my first call? 55. But this first call is in the next year. ये next year में. The money due on the allotment were received on 31st March 2002. The preference shareholder reading after fulfilling the condition. So बेटा ये next year है. So मेरा इतना ही current year पे है. So current year की face value कितनी है? 45 and security premium is 10. Current year में. Current year में face value is 45 and security premium is 10. So what is my diagram now? I want to give 50 lakhs back.
50 lakhs ये मुझे वापस देना है. This is a face value. Okay, 50 lakhs back at 5% premium. So 5% premium means beta here given na 5% premium. So 50 lakhs plus 5%, 52 lakh 50,000. Okay. So for that I issued equity shares. How many equity shares I issued? 50,000 equity shares. So 50,000 equity shares, and in this year I will consider only, yes beta, now this is 45 plus 10, 55 बैंक अकाउंट को डेबिट होएगा. 55 into how many shares beta? 55 into equity shares are 50,000, and out of that what is the face value? 45. What is the face value? 45 into 50,000 shares and 10 rupees security premium. You got this diagram? देखो, this is a preference share capital की face value. For that I issued equity shares. Equity shares bank account debit to equity share capital to security premium. So this is face value, and I'm going to block that face value. 50,000 into 45. So 22 lakh 50,000. So I will transfer to CRR. 50 lakhs minus 22 lakh 50,000. So 27 lakh 50,000 is my CRR. So this is a diagram. Okay. Now how I am going to pass the second entry? First, इसमें A application received. How many shares? 50,000 shares into 20 rupees. 50,000 equity shares into 20 rupees. Equity shares. B, application due. C, allotment due. And D, allotment received. This is the diagram. Application received, application due, allotment due, and then allotment received. So these are related to equity shares. Second one related to equity shares entries. Entry number 3, preference shareholders due, preference shareholders paid, and premium cancelled. And what is fourth entry beta? Fourth entry is, yes beta, CRR. What is CRR? 27 lakh 50,000. So yes, try to understand. There are categories into 4 parts. 4 parts we have categorized it. Number 1, final call due. Then final call received. Then equity shares entries. Then beta, next one is equity share entries में application received, application due, allotment received. Then preference shareholder due, preference shareholders paid, premium cancelled, and last one is CRR. After the session, try to recall the sequence. Now let's see. First entry. Yes, you can check it now. Final call due से शुरू करेंगे. So you can check in the answer. What is the sequence? Yes, see the sequence. If you are not getting any entry, you can ask me. Final call due on preference shares. So what is the entry? Final call due. So preference share final call account debit to preference share capital. Capital will get increased, and final call is a debit. Okay. So final call due to final call to preference share capital. Okay. And then final call received. So bank account debit to final call. Yes, final call is a temporary account. Over. So final call is a temporary account. We cancelled it. Second entry. Equity shares related. 2A. Bank account debit to equity share application. Sir, application shares received. You only called 50,000 into 20. Okay. So 50,000 into 20, 10 lakhs. So bank account debit to equity share application. 50,000 into 20. Sir, B, equity share application due. So what is the equity share application due? Equity share application को cancel करना है. Debit to equity share capital. Okay, sir. Second entry understood. Application will get cancelled. So bank account debit to equity share capital. sir, C entry is equity share allotment due. But see, in allotment we have 25 in capital and 10 is in security premium. So allotment में क्या क्या आएगा? Face value plus security premium. So allotment due 50,000. So due is beta 50,000 into how much? 35. But out of that face value is 25 and 50,000 into 10 is beta security premium. So equity share allotment 50,000 into 35. देखो 50,000 into 35, 50,000 into 25, and 50,000 into 10. Correct? And then bank account debit to equity share allotment. So this is the allotment. Allotment will get cancelled. So this is the entry. 2A, B, C, D. Very difficult or easy? बहुत easy है. So allotment received भी हो गया. Then बेटा प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल को ड्यू करेंगे, प्रेफरेंस होल्डर को ड्यू करेंगे. So ये एंट्री तो हमारी लास्ट में आएगी. ये दिस इज फोर्थ एंट्री. 3A 8% preference share capital account debit 50 lakhs. Premium on redemption account debit 2,50,000. 5% extra we are paying to preference shareholders. So premium and holder will get cancelled. Preference holder to bank 52,50,000 and premium we are going to cancel it not with P&L this time because we do not have balance in P&L. So we have balance in general reserve. So here beta general reserve because P&L में balance नहीं है. And then general reserve to CRR is the last entry. We already drawn the diagram. So these are the entries 3A, B, C and then 4. Sir, normally students what they make a mistake. They are not getting this pro forma. Yes. उनको यही नहीं समझ में आता है how we are going to proceed. Okay. So instead of passing entries, first try to recall sequence. Final call is in next year. So we are not talking about beta final call. Our assumption that final call is not yet called because beta this is in the next year. You can see the date. उन्होंने पूछा है 31 March 2002 and final call कब आएगा? Final call is in the next year है. तो final call 1 मार्च को है बेटा. नहीं 1 मार्च नहीं. Final call उन्होंने पूछा है 1 January 2003. So you can see this is in the next year. तो final call next year में आएगा. हाँ जी. Please don't give up. After looking into such questions, many students will find out, sir, बहुत difficult है ना sir, बहुत difficult है. No, it's not at all difficult. So how to recall? You recall this sequence. Sequence is the best technique to recall any question which is beta having many entries. So even in the group 2 में आपको क्या करना है? Sequence को याद रखना है. You note down this sequence somewhere. And whenever you are solving the illustration, first try to recall the sequence and better this is how you are going to revise these entries. Okay, so अभी आपको क्या करना है? एक बार ये entries को ऐसा sequence में याद करना है. So first remember this number. Okay, so here number of shares are also 50,000 and new equity shares are also issued 50,000. So बेटा there is a बेटा cross connection हुआ है कि 50,000 preference shares also redeem गया है and 50,000 equity shares newly issued. But what is the hidden entry? This is the hidden entry. It will carry marks beta. If you don't pass this entry, final call due. Sir, whether this is given in the question, no, this is hidden entry. Ki shares are fully paid up. Then only you can redeem it. If shares are fully paid up, then only you are redeem it. Okay. So ये याद रखो. So what is the entry? चलो याद करो. Final call account debit to yes beta sorry. Final call account debit to preference share capital account. So preference share final call account debit to preference share capital. This is the first entry. Final call received. So you can check it in the study material. Bank account debit to final call. Final call cancel होगा. Next equity share entries. Application का 20, allotment का 25 and 10 and 55 in the next year. So first entry will be application received. So here received. So bank account debit to equity share application 20. Then बेटा बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन के बाद एप्लीकेशन ड्यू इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल एप्लीकेशन कैंसल सो बैंक एंड कैपिटल ओके अलॉटमेंट ड्यू मतलब इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल सॉरी इक्विटी शेयर अलॉटमेंट को डेबिट होगा बट इट इज बाय टोटल अमाउंट इज 35
Allotment is of 35, but I will transfer only face value to capital. So 50,000 into 25 to equity share capital, to security premium 25,000 into 50,000 into 10 rupees in the premium. Allotment received, so 35 received, so bank account debit to allotment will get cancelled. Sir, this entry is already done na sir. Preferential capital due मतलब 8% preferential capital account debit. But wait, premium is also paid. So 5% premium 50 lakh के ऊपर 2,50,000 and that 5% and to preferential holder 52,50,000. Yes sir, clear. Then preferential holder account debit to bank. Yes sir, clear. And premium is cancelled sir. P&L account debit, or here is not P&L, here it is general reserve. Oh, okay, general reserve account debit to premium on redemption. And then beta CRR. Normally P&L to CRR, but here no balance in P&L. Therefore, general reserve to CRR. This is how you have to recall this entry. Sir, minimum 5 times recall it. So आपको समझ में आएगा. Sir, ये difficult है. Sir, 80% इंस्टीट्यूट ऑप्शन में छोड़ेगा. क्यों ऑप्शन में छोड़ेगा? पेशेंस नहीं है. No patience. Okay, but yes, आपको याद करना है पूरा सीक्वेंस वाइज. So you will never forget these things. Okay, sequence wise पूरा याद कर लेना है. So that's why I'm not giving you the answer in the writing. You yourself write it. But before that, recall this sequence minimum 3 to 4 times. Clear with the concept? Now, beta balance sheet. So first, how to prepare the balance sheet? See the balance sheet. You have to record last year and sorry, this is the current year. And this is the last year. What is called in the real life? It is called as comparatives. Comparatives. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Comparatives. Now comparatives इसको बोलते हैं. Sir, how to understand? How to write this? Yes, understand the concept. देखो, सबसे पहले जो क्वेश्चन है, क्वेश्चन को सामने रखने का, क्वेश्चन को सामने रखने का. हाँ, comparatives देखो कैसे लिखना है. So in question, this is the balance sheet as on 31st December 2001. करेक्ट है. प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल कितना है? 35 lakhs. So preference share capital में here in notes to accounts, preference share capital only 35 lakhs in the last year. Current year में no बेटा, because it is going to redeem. So wait, वो हम लोग बाद में करेंगे. Current year after journal entries. So wait for some time. Second one, then you have, sorry, you have 1 crore equity share capital in the last year. So I'm going to write it. It is 100 rupees paid up. It is fully paid up. So see, 1 crore fully paid up. This is fully paid up because another one is only partly paid up. So there are 3 categories. Equity shares में 2 categories. Preference shares is a different category. So equity shares में एक category है fully paid up, which is in the last year. But in the current year, new equity shares are issued, which are only 45 paid up. Okay, 45 paid up कैसा? Application का 20. And allotment का 25, because share capital is always recorded at face value. So 20 plus 25, 10 rupees किधर गया? Security premium. 10 rupees किधर गया? Security premium. Okay, got the concept? So 10 rupees में security premium में आया. Okay sir, but here in the last year it is not there. So dash. Okay, clear? And this is a preference share category. So last year में dash है, वो वाला. Then security premium. Security premium reserves and surplus में लिखेगा. Security premium you can check 5 lakhs. Yes sir, last year का पहले लिख लेंगे. At least last year का लिख लो. Capital redemption reserve 20 lakhs. चलो देखते हैं. Capital redemption reserve 20 lakhs. सबसे पहले वही लिखने का है. Then security premium and last में general reserve. And then बेटा C category. Yes, C is 50 lakhs. 50 lakhs बेटा, we are going to write 50 lakhs. And cash and bank balance we have given here 15 lakhs. So cash and cash equivalent 15 lakhs. Yes, over. तो ये पूरा का पूरा बैलेंस शीट हमने लिख लिया. Now by looking into journal entries we are going to pass this. Okay? अभी हम लोग क्या करेंगे? इसको ही एडलेस करेंगे. इसमें लास्ट ईयर में एडलेस करेंगे by looking into journal entries. चलो journal entries को चेक करो. First entry, final call is a temporary account, so we are not going to give effects. Preference share capital 15 लाख से बढ़ा दो. चलो क्वेश्चन में आंसर में इधर नीचे ये इसमें 15 लाख से बढ़ा देंगे. प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल बाय पेंसिल 15 लाख से बढ़ा दिया. ओके, इन योर मेन बैलेंस शीट ऑल्सो बेटा व्हेन यू प्रिपेयर इट तो मेन आंसर में वही करना है आपको. 15 लाख से बढ़ा दिया. देन बैंक बैलेंस में 15 लाख से बढ़ाएगा. चलो बैंक बैलेंस 15 लाख से बढ़ा दो. ओके, तो ये एंट्री हो गया. नेक्स्ट वन 2A, बैंक अकाउंट 10 लाख से बढ़ाया. इक्विटी शेयर एप्लीकेशन इज अ टेम्पररी अकाउंट, सो बैंक अकाउंट को 10 लाख से बढ़ाया. बैंक अकाउंट 10 लाख से बढ़ा दो. एप्लीकेशन इज अ टेम्पररी अकाउंट. कैपिटल 10 लाख से बढ़ाया, बट बेटा डिफरेंट अकाउंट.
पर ये सेकंड कैटेगरी होगा। सेकंड कैटेगरी में 10 लाख बढ़ाऊंगा, सेकंड कैटेगरी में 10 लाख बढ़ाऊंगा, बी कैटेगरी पार्टली पेड अप। नेक्स्ट, देन इक्विटी शेयर अलॉटमेंट, ओके 12,50,000, 12,50,000 इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल में बढ़ाया एंड सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम 5 लाख, सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम में प्लस 5 लाख किया। बैंक में कितना बढ़ाया? 17,50,000, बैंक में बढ़ाया 17,50,000, 17,50,000। जनरल रिजर्व अकाउंट को डेबिट दिया 27,50,000, डेबिट मीन माइनस किया, जनरल रिजर्व को माइनस किया 27,50,000 इन द लास्ट ईयर एंड सीआरआर में ऐड किया 27,50,000, सीआरआर में ऐड किया 27,50,000। सो दिस इज द एंट्री। देन 8% प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल 50 लाख माइनस किया, 8% प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल 50 लाख माइनस, ओके। देन 8% प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल, प्रीमियम कैंसल, प्रेफरेंस होल्डर कैंसल, बैंक बैलेंस 52,50,000 से कम किया, 52,50,000 से कम किया एंड जनरल रिजर्व 2,50,000 से कम किया। चलो, so now see, same balance we have written over here, 10 lakhs plus 12,50,000, yes, 22,50,000 in the current year, 35 lakh plus 15 lakhs minus 50 lakhs, 0, 20 lakhs plus 27,50,000, you can check 47,50,000, 5 lakhs plus 5 lakh 10 lakhs, 50 lakhs minus 27,50,000 minus 2,50,000, you will get beta 50 minus 30 20 lakhs, and 15 lakhs plus 15 lakhs 30 plus 10 40 plus 1750, 40 plus 1750 minus 5250, yes, 5 lakhs. And this is how you have prepared your closing balance sheet. Now you got this concept. Yes, beta. Now you got the concept how to prepare balance sheet. So write down this on question itself. So last year का first prepare, address करो उसमें by looking into journal entries and then update your 31st March 2002 की balance sheet. Update करो 31st March 2002 की balance sheet. This is how we have to prepare the answer. Only relevant items in this beta side. It is asked in the question. So in this question itself, they ask you to prepare balance sheet as on 31st March 2002 with corresponding figure with December 2001. So that's why we prepared beta comparatives. Otherwise, we will prepare only 31st March 2002 की balance sheet. Okay. But in this question, it is specifically asked for comparisons. Okay. Yes. Institute ने पूछा है. Sir, security premium cannot be used to issue for bonus shares. ये किसने बोला बेटा? राशि, you are 100% wrong. मैंने फिर हमने पूरे क्वेश्चंस किए हैं बोनस शेयर्स के. सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम इज नॉट इशूड फॉर रिडम्पशन पर्पस. प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन के लिए यूज नहीं करना है. आपने कोई तो नई कॉन्सेप्ट ही की हुई है. सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम आपका थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन बेटा राशि, आप आधा अधूरा नॉलेज रख रहे हो बेटा. मैं वापस से बोलता हूं, सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम बोनस के लिए अलाउड है, प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन के लिए अलाउड नहीं है. तो आपने तो कॉन्सेप्ट ही गलत कर दिया. फिर बोनस शेयर्स में हमने क्यों किया इतना सारा झमेला? तुषार शर्मा इज आस्किंग सर पी&एल. अरे भाई पी&एल था ही नहीं तेरे बैलेंस शीट में. पी&एल था नहीं तो कहां से यूज करूं बेटा? पी&एल है ही नहीं तो जनरल रिजर्व है ना फ्री रिजर्व में, इसलिए पी&एल को डेबिट नहीं किया. यस सर, इफ वी नॉट फॉरफिटेड हियर देन व्हाई प्रीमियम. चलो इसका भी हो गया. क्लियर हो गया सर? इफ वी नॉट फॉरफिटेड, यस, तुषार शर्मा बार बार वही क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं। चलिए कोई बात नहीं, अभी सेम क्वेश्चन इज देयर फॉर फॉरफीचर। आई एक्सपेक्ट टुमारो आई एम गोइंग टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन। सो ये मैं एक्सपेक्ट करता हूं कि आप सभी लोग ये एंट्रीज को वापस लास्ट क्वेश्चन के द्वारा कीजिए। कल डायग्राम निकालो, इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 10, सेम क्वेश्चन इज देयर, सेम क्वेश्चन, बट preference holder is failed to pay that amount, and if he fails beta, you will open here shares forfeited. I already explained you the shares forfeited concept, so you apply over here and solve illustration number 10. ओके अभी कल हम लोग रिडम्पशन ऑफ डिबेंचर्स से शुरू करेंगे। लास्ट के 10-15 मिनट्स, लास्ट के 10-15 मिनट्स वी आर गोइंग टू सी द क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 टीवाई के। बेटा यू हैव टू सॉल्व बाय योर ओन। इफ यू आर फाइंडिंग एनी क्वेश्चन डिफिकल्ट यू कैन आस्क मी। मैं एक टीवाईके का क्वेश्चन हो सकता है तो मैं ले लूंगा टीवाईके का सेकंड क्वेश्चन इफ वी गेट द टाइम, पर टाइम की कमी है हमारे पास, इतना याद रखो। टुमारो आई हैव टू स्टार्ट विद द रिडम्पशन ऑफ डिबेंचर्स, so today we have finished with the concept. So in this question illustration number 9 में क्या किया, फर्स्ट प्रिपेयर 2001 की बैलेंस शीट, जर्नल एंट्रीज पहले कंप्लीट करो, फिर 2001 की बैलेंस शीट कंप्लीट करो, अपडेट करो एंड देन 2002 की बैलेंस शीट करो, इतना याद रखना। सो दिस इज वेरी सिंपल वेयर यू हैव टू मेक इट कंपैरेटिव्स। ओके सो दिस इज अ न्यू क्वेश्चन 9 number A+ category, 9 number A+ category. You can see what are new things in this question. So yes, I have already given this. So hidden entry for preferential final call, so you can see here. So what are important points? Hidden entry for final call, equity share application plus allotment, no entry for first call due in the next year, balance sheet of 2 days, and CRR and premium on redemption entry through general reserve, as P&L is not given. All important entries are given beta, all important points are given. A+ category question this one, and beta 10 number is also A+. So forfeiture entry ये नया part है। In 10 number entry, forfeiture is a new concept. Preferential capital to call scenarios and to shares forfeited. So that is the new concept. So forfeiture के हिसाब से ही आपको बनाना पड़ेगा CRR and equity share capital. Okay. So forfeiture के हिसाब से tomorrow I am going to give you the diagram for illustration number 10, but you solve it and try to find out the amount of CRR. Try to find out the amount of CRR in illustration 10. Enjoyed a lot बेटा, मजा आ रहा है आपके साथ, पूरा सेशन अच्छे से आप लोग कर रहे हो। Thank you for having patience till last minute. Now difficulty level is going to increase. So beta, please watch this session once again. जो दो स्टूडेंट्स who are not very clear with the concept, तो ये क्वेश्चन को वापस एक बार देखो तो और भरोसा बढ़ेगा। Okay, thank you till that. Bye bye. Take care. Okay.